Satan wants us to focus on things that annoy us about the people we live and work with. These daily annoyances keep us from focusing on what God would like us to see about ourselves. I'm going to rewind and say that again. The enemy seeks to have us focus on the things that annoy us about the people we're in relationship with. How many of you have somebody in your life that you love, but they do stuff that just annoys the living daylights out of you? Well, we're going to have a couple Dave stories. Now, I love my husband. We've been married 50 years, and I want to tell you ahead of time, Dave, you are not going to do that. I guess he will. So anyway, can I have my prop? Here's something that Dave does that drives me absolutely bonkers. Now wait, when he eats cereal, I am like, you have got to stinking be kidding. I mean, the cereal is not attached to the bottom of the bowl. I don't make noise when I eat cereal. It's a peaceful thing. The other day, he's down there with 2 dishes to bang together. The other day, and I'm not exaggerating, he was in the kitchen. I was all the way back in our bedroom, which is a little bit of distance, and I could hear the man banging the bowl. Oh. It annoys me. Here's another thing that he does. No. You're going to mess up my message.
You know what? How many of you do things that you know that might irritate your wives, but it gives you pleasure? The more it annoys her, the more I do it.
The sad thing is that's true. He thinks it's funny. All right, here's another thing that he does, which I still don't get this. He puts lotion on his hands, and then he sits on the side of the bed and goes. One night I was almost asleep, and I look over and he's sitting there. And I'm like, what are you doing? He said, I'm drying the lotion on my hands. I said, well, you put them on for moisture, not so you dry them up. One more thing. I'm just trying to let you know you're not alone in your battles. One more thing is the man talks through every movie and TV show. He'll say, put it up, pause it. And so I'll pause it, and he says, now you know what's going to happen here? I'm like, no, and you don't either. We haven't seen it yet. Come on, give God praise that we can walk in love anyway. Romans 15:1. We who are strong in our convictions and of robust faith ought to bear with the failings and the frailties and the tender scruples of the weak. We ought to help carry their doubts and qualms of others and not live to please ourselves. In other words, there's more about me that's annoying than there even is about him. It's just that we don't see what we do because we're so busy seeing what everybody else does.